In this video, we quickly demo Xtool as Adina middleware using 10 points. The first one is that we are dealing with Adina script day in, day out when we use Adina software. But for each script, when the GUI export them, it has every default parameters and values for the Adina commands. It's counterintuitive because a lot of default value are mixed into the value that we actually interested in this Xtool function. We can search for Adina, and we find all the tools that related to Adina. One of them is trim file. We can trim the GUIs exported the script by deleting all the parameters with default value. So in this case, we loaded the knowledge base, which is the template for this particular function. After we load the knowledge base, we list the target file, which is the script, into this spreadsheet, and it is hyperlinked. We can click on it to access this particular file, and we can go back and say we want to trim this particular file, and we can either run from the search results by clicking the particular file cell, and we can submit the file name to our server, and we can do the trimming after the data is packaged to the server. It's run as success. It not only include the input but also the trimmed output file, and you can download the trimmed file. And once you download the file, you can open it, and we can compare the two files, before trimming and after trimming. So this is the file that is after we trimmed it, and we can compare to the ones that before trimming. This is before trimming with all the master, and you can see the master command has only 5 parameters, that is non-default, as compared to up to 50 parameters with all default value. And the same thing for other commands like kinematics. It's only 1 parameter that is non-default, and this is the original input script directly out of the GUI export. And it will also have the capability of trimming other commands. Now we can demonstrate, we have already demonstrated how to search the functions that are related to Adina, and we can always favorite any command to the ribbon and access them directly without even search for them. So in this case, we can go to the next command, which is based on the concept of modularized input for the script. We have set up a process that you can use Excel sheet as an Adina input module and create the script in that way. And in this knowledge base or template, the selected column is where you put it in your Adina commands, and toward the right you can have all the result assistive information. And in this case, if you need to put 4 material commands, you can put a table here, and it will automatically generate 4 commands. And you can provide comments by star and provide data, and all the parameters doesn't have to be continuous. It can as long as they are in the same row, and for entries as well, but you have to be continuous in column wise to be in the same command. And you can directly copy the GUI exported the script in it, and it will be recognized as a valid input. So after you prepare the result information in this template within these column G and Q, you can click the command of summarize all the commands in this sheet, and automatically generates hyperlinked segments of each command with hyperlink of what what you did for this particular sheet, and all the commands are summarized in column A, as you see to the left of the column. So it's all hyperlinked, and you can see the information is translated into native Adina commands, and it also includes the sheet name as a beginning, and um, for your document control purpose. And you see the table of material of 4 materials automatically translated into 4 material commands. So this is how you can quickly prepare the data in Excel and export them or combine them into Adina native scripts within this particular sheets. After you prepare each and every module within the sheet, you can come in and combine multiple sheets into a script. And before you go there, there's multiple ways of calling the summarize the command in sheet by clicking the button, or right click on a particular cell that has that particular command, as we demo here. And we can now show it with a real example how we can combine multiple sheets into a script. In this case, we have one sheet that is prepared. We can list all the sheets in the Excel, and we copy the one that we just prepared into a column, and it's hyperlinked, mind you, and you can export this particular module into a .in file, which is native Adina script. And you can see the file name is based on what you written on top of the column. And now we have just exported this particular script file. It is exactly what you see on the column A of the in-sheet command. You can always combine multiple sheets as you show on the right hand. Now suppose we want to type in the commands ourselves, and we want to prepare the command input in this modular manner. And we can just select one particular command and say get the default parameters prepared in the same way, and we just use that particular get Adina command app, and we will get the information right away in this spreadsheet. And we can select another command. Right away we get the command input, all the parameters and entries prepared in the same way. Now we'll see if we can get multiple modules and export them into a script. We can go to the real example that we have several sheets. Each sheet has different type of input, like material, controlling parameter, and other specific tasks related inputs. And we can either click the button and select all the sheets to be exported, and the file name is automatically filled in, and we can click OK. All the file is information exported to this sample 244 script file, and it's all in Adina format, and each sheet will start with the beginning and end, so that you know where each script come from in terms of Excel module. And we can go back to the now we can convert Adina script, which is exported from the GUI, into Excel modules that you can quickly modify and export back to script again. So in this case, we have a script file that we can quickly import and dissect them into Excel modules. Let's give a try. We select convert, we get the knowledge base, and we list the target file to be the script to be imported and converted to the module. And after that, we just say we want to convert this particular file into Excel modules. As you see, all the modules are converted, all the scripts are converted to Excel module, and you can see right away all the parameters are converted into a tabular format. And should we want to export them into the same format, we can use export script command as we just demonstrated. And the problem is that when you have a GUI export a huge amount of parameter with a default value, it's very difficult to manage, and it's not necessary. So it's better for us to trim the file first and then convert into module. So in this case, we list the trimmed file that we just demonstrated, and after that we use the same command to convert them into Adina module. You see now the master file is only having 5 parameters or less, so which is very easy to control. So now we try to see if we can export back the command from the module to script. As you see, some of the entries are not direct converted into tabular format. So we can sum the command in sheet. As you see, because time function did not have the entry in the original script in terms of entry header, so we just directly import them into the module, and it's able to export back to the script directly. So that is working. And now if we want to search a particular command based on or within the example library, we can also do that. We can search the Adina commands, and we can use Adina search command to search a particular keyword. In this case, I want to know more about the kinematics example wise, see if any example related to kinematic command. So now right away we can see there's a particular for this particular keyword, there's multiple file has this command, and you can see a different way of using it, and you can download directly from the link. And should you want to know mass matrix, and you just select that and try to search for it, it gets the mass matrix. And the nice thing about it is that for each command you can search for additional keyword in sheet, and that's how you get access a sort of example library by directly clicking a particular keyword in Excel and search, say, particular master command, and you in this particular example, it actually searches the Excel module instead of native Adina script. You can directly download and access this particular module. You see it's all prepared in an Excel module manner, so that you can easily change it using Excel internal functions. And next we'll demo how to you can also download the particular file, and for each keyword it is a line code on top toward the left of the table tell you where this particular keyword is found in the file. And should you want to have a customized library within your company, you can establish that and search in that. We just demo that we are searching this particular function or Adina command within a specific script library, and you get nothing because the library now is empty. And to make the library searchable, you need to provide the information, which is very easy. You need to archive the script into the library, and then you can search for it. We'll quickly demo that. So we're gonna upload our script using the demo script that we just show. So we list the file, the demo file. So after we list up, we submit to our database, and say it's done, it's succeeded, so it's already indexed it. So now we do exactly the same thing. We search for a particular command, let's say database new, and we search our customized library again, which have already include our new file. See, the demo input in has already been indexed, and the database new file command is found in this particular incidence. So it's very easy for you to archive all your script that is customized into your customized library, and search within all the script later on. So you can quickly establish a in-house knowledge base for that. Thank you.